They will also be evaluated on general comfort, possible weather conditions, and if they are hassle to put on, etc. So a bit of a warning here, if some of these cosplays seem impractical for a competition, it's because they are. I didn't design these with shooting competitions in mind, and so I'm just converting them from general cosplays, which is kind of the point of this video. It's supposed to be a bit funny and ridiculous, but also help me learn what I could change about each outfit if I want to use them in a competition. Without further ado, let's get started. This is my assassin cosplay. This is what I'm really worried about. It is similar to the demon cosplay in terms of fishnets and fishnets and shorts, but it has this long, I guess, dress thingy that has a hood and this cowl neck, as well as these super tall lace-up boots. Thankfully, they have a zipper, but they are, I want to say, like 4 inches, so it makes me a little bit nervous for the tests, but let's give it a go. So the one thing I was worried about, which was actually getting from standing to sitting or laying down, was this little front piece getting in my way. Didn't really have an issue with it, so I'm actually not too worried about it. Again, the only issue is elbow and knee protection. Overall, it's a pretty comfortable cosplay. It's really simple, easy to pack, easy to wear. It condenses down into the size of, say, a gallon Ziploc bag. Maybe even less if I try. The only big issue with packing is the bulky shoes, but not really issues there. My one concern about the shoes would be, stability, running, jumping, etc. And also my feet hurting too much for me and having to change shoes. So if I was going to wear this for a match, I'd probably replace the shoes with like big clunky boots or sneakers. Front bit gets a little bit in the way while I'm crawling, which could be an issue. It could also really easily get caught on something since it is so light and it'll flap around everywhere. So that's another concern of mine. Generally, the top half not really giving me any issues, so it's more the bottom half. Same thing with the demon cosplay. The shorts are a bit, but otherwise there are some perks to this outfit. Again, really lightweight, minimal coverage. It gives me really great access to my hips and to my thighs if I want to put mags there. The really nice thing about this is if I'm going somewhere like the desert, having this can actually be really helpful. Along with iPro, I'm not going to have to worry as much about dust. There are those pros, but there are also a lot of cons. So out of 10, I would say I would give this a 5. This is my Black Widow cosplay. This is pretty accurate to how I would wear it. Though I already know for an actual competition, I would replace these thigh straps with something that could actually hold up mags. Currently, they're just there for decoration. They're not actually holding anything. This is a separate strap that holds a knife. It's small, it's a little karambit. It has a nice little button for the holster. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna test it out. The one thing I'm already worried about is these heels. They are tiny little stiletto ankle boots. So one, they don't have any ankle support. They're kind of like loose on my ankles, and they're only 2.5 to 3 inches, but they're so small, and I'm so bad in stiletto. Versus like I could walk in 4-inch chunky heels and be fine. I love heels, just not thin. Again, probably the best cosplay I have for matches overall. It makes it super, super easy to get up off of the ground, to do things, to roll around, to move, crawl. Part of her outfit is tactical gear. It is the most tactical outfit I probably own. If I were just going to wear something for competition, not being cosplay, this is probably what I would wear anyway. It's super awesome, super, super easy, and it's changeable based on climate. As long as it's not too warm, I can wear this with ease. If it's going to be too warm, I probably don't want to wear it. That's the only concern. But if it's really cold out, I can actually put like long sleeve layers under this, other pairs of tights or leggings under the pants. The only thing I would replace are the boots. I would rate this a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. The only thing is the heels. These fucking heels. This is my, like, I guess Elven warrior cosplay. It is scale mail armor. I'll get a little closer so you can see. It's very minimal. I am wearing tape and panties under this, so I'm fully decent. I have this crown. I have little fake ears that I would spirit gum on if I had spirit gum. And then I have these little lace-up sandals. This is the cosplay that I'm probably the most worried about. It's more suited for something like a music festival. Not even a convention. Maybe like a convention if it was really, really warm. But yeah, 1, it's super loud. I love jingling it. 2, it is super itty bitty and is not connected. It is just connected by the string around my back and around my neck and just around my waist and my back. So it is a tiny cosplay, which I don't mind in general. It is just not great for like it's just not great for a shooting competition, especially because all of the pieces are so loose and could easily like flip up or away. This necklace is not very like tight. The headband could come off, the ears could come off. There's so many parts of it I could easily lose, which in the moment I wouldn't really worry about, but flash of the video. Flash my little Sitting, standing, completely fine for the rifle positions, but laying down, the scale mail just digs into my skin, which is super uncomfortable, super not conducive to rifle positions. I'm exposed elbows and knees. Basically, this is not the best cosplay for gun competitions for so many reasons. The only way that this would be kind of reasonable if it was in grass or a super padded area, super warm out, with a bunch of people who don't care if I flash them or not. And I also didn't have to lay down or crawl at all. It's not good for cold weather at all. It's only good for super warm weather. And a lot of things could damage the scale mail. It was really expensive, so I don't really want to do that. So couldn't be anything like branches or with sand on the ground or rocks or etc. So I would give this a 3 out of 10. This is my post-apocalyptic warrior cosplay. It is another one of my favorites, so let's get started. The only reason I'm not going to give this cosplay a 10 out of 10, oh, I also forgot to wear the cap look the entire time, whoops, which is another great thing. It's great for the desert because of dust, etc. It's because there's so much stuff that could catch on other things. If this was a desert cosplay, for maybe high desert brutality or handgun brutality, I might give it a 10 out of 10, but it can catch on things. So it's really not great for the woods. And it's not great for catching on obstacles or anything else. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. But here's a closer look. I hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing some of these cosplays in future competitions, or what your favorite cosplay you wear is. Please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Bye!